Single men out there, let me ask you an honest question. It may hurt a little bit, but bear with me. Are you tired of the endless scrolling on dating apps? Are you tired of getting ghosted? Are you tired of conversations that go nowhere? The research shows that men in America spend an average of 2 hours a day scrolling through dating apps. If that surprises you, I'm glad, but let's make sure you don't get to a place where you are at 2 hours a day or more. The problem is that even if you do beat the odds, even if you do get on a dating app and you do score a first date, oftentimes it's just wasted money on an expensive meal with a person who may never call you again. It might be that you didn't show up right. It might be that you didn't match right. It might be that they had a bad day. It might just be that there's something happening that you can't see and it's wasting all that effort. So you could spend dozens or even hundreds of hours and hundreds or even thousands of dollars going nowhere. But guys, what if I told you that there is one proven method? It's not just about getting attention from women. It's about driving huge results, especially for other men who previously were about to give up on online dating forever until these changes led them to the perfect woman for them and got her attracted and then got them bonded in an exclusive relationship and then got married. What if I told you it is possible to go from seemingly hopeless to happily married in about a year and a half? There's a method that makes this happen, and in this video today, I'm going to teach you that method. Now, you might be skeptical because you're probably frustrated and you've been dealing with this for a long time. But imagine if you could learn exactly what the best, most stable, healthy, and loving and loyal women out there are looking for. And then if you could implement those lessons directly into your online dating approach to start getting more clicks, better matches, easier text conversations, and great first dates that lead to passion, desire, and committed love. Okay? Imagine the change that could score for you. I'm about to lay out the secrets that women will not tell you based on my years of psychology training, over a decade working with women in their romantic desires, helping women pair up successfully, and helping men pair up successfully. Now, if you're new to the channel, welcome. I am glad that you're here. I am Adam Lane Smith, the attachment specialist. I help people build better relationships. It's what I have done for well over a decade now, and I am very good at my job. I have a 99.8% success rate in my coaching practice, and I help people build relationships even where they previously felt hopeless, okay? There are a couple of key changes if you want to make online dating work for you, but you must make those changes now to your dating approach if you want romance to happen for you. So by the end of this video, here's my guarantee, you're going to be ready to find the love of your life with just the use of your phone. So let's get into it right now. So to help you understand what things need to go right in your dating practice, first I'm going to show you what women have told me on the back end that men get so terribly wrong about online dating. According to these women who share their secrets with me first in therapy, now in coaching, in my private community, women who come flooding in from every channel to tell me exactly what it is they cannot stand and why they ghost men or why they swipe you right out of their life, okay? This is it. Couple pieces here. I'm going to explain and elaborate on each one of these, so don't worry. Number one, terrible photos that confuse women. We all have heard that the fish of death is obviously the worst photograph in the world. Please don't take yourself with a fish, right? Holding a fish. Women get very confused by this. But other photos, okay? You flexing, not a good look. Obviously not a good look. You shirtless in a bathroom, not a good look, okay? But here's something most guys miss. You smiling. This is called a chimpanzee smile, okay? If you are smiling at the camera, especially like a big toothy grin, what's actually appearing is a chimpanzee look. Now, chimpanzee troops, when a weak chimpanzee feels threatened and is trying to be submissive to a bigger chimpanzee, they smile like this in a disarming way to show I am not a threat. If you are smiling, big, happy, friendly smile on your dating app, you may actually be looking weak and pathetic and submissive. This is why a lot of guys who are wonderful, wonderful men, but they go on trying to smile like mom told them to when they were 5 years old in pictures, and now they're trying to smile really big. Absolutely not. Under no conditions should you be doing that, okay? These photos turn off women really, really fast. A small smile, a little smirk, that's a big difference. You can do different things there, okay? Another thing is awful bios that turn women off, okay? I want you to imagine. Okay, imagine that you are running a store. You're running a store. You sell purses. You know that women out there are looking for the exact beautiful purses that are in your shop. If you block out the front of your store so no one can see in, and you give it no name at all, and you look like an abandoned derelict shop with a cardboard sign that says, enter here, outside, yeah, that dark voice, come on inside, we have purses, I promise, and blacked out windows, no one's coming into your shop. So your bio is not only your storefront, your bio is the name above your shop. It's looking in and seeing what you offer on the inside. If your storefront looks like she's going to be kidnapped and sold overseas, then she is not walking into your store shop. And most guys have bios that look like this, okay? If you're selling a purse, you need to be a clear, wonderful purse shop for exactly the kind of woman that's looking for a purse, okay? Another piece is this, horrible text conversations. She's looking for a purse. Let's pretend, okay? Why do women go on dating apps? Why do you think they go on dating apps? It's not to have fun. It's not to cruise around. It's not to window shop, usually. Women go on dating apps to find a husband. Maybe not Tinder, but Hinge, Match, any of the other ones, Bumble. They are looking for a husband. If your shop appears to be selling kazoos, they're not walking in. If your shop appears to be selling a perpetual boyfriend, they may or may not walk in. If your shop sells some random dude who is going to smoke pot in front of them, they're definitely not walking into your shop. And again, if it's blacked out windows, they don't know what it is, they're not going in. So, shop, yes. Let's pretend that your shop looks nice. Let's pretend that you've got a good bio. Some guys manage through the pictures and through the bio. Some guys manage to get it, okay? Then what happens? She walks into your text conversations. What does every man on the face of the planet do? And I hate this so much. Every man on the face of this planet. Hi, I see on your profile that you like sushi. Do you like sushi? What kind of sushi do you like? You see that it says that you like adventures. What kind of adventures do you like? It says that you like movies. What kind of movies do you like? Every guy out there tries to pick something on her profile and then have a conversation with her based on that, thinking that's what interests her. If a woman walks into a purse shop and you get in her way and say, hi, welcome to my purse shop. Do you like sushi? You do? Cool. I do too. What's your favorite kind of sushi? That's awesome. Do you like movies? You do? Cool. What's your favorite movie? Wow, this is my favorite movie. It's this and this. This is really cool. Do you like other movies? And you're standing in her way, blocking her from looking at the purses, and you're not talking to her about the purses. You are the worst purse shop owner on the planet. Okay? How long do you think she's going to wait before she walks back out? Now let's pretend that she has had 20 of these interactions today. Every single man. Hi, do you like sushi? Hi, do you like sushi? Hi, do you like sushi? Ladies out there, I know you're watching this. Could you please drop down in the comments? Is it endless questions about sushi and movies and coffee and whatever is on your profile? And if so, how do you feel about that conversation? Are you sick to death of talking about your bio? Okay, I'm going to talk a little bit later, guys, about what to say instead. Proven methods that get first dates like that. Okay, I'm going to talk to you about that a little bit later. But right now, please, please, please stop with the sushi. Okay? The next thing that's terrible, even if guys manage, if they manage somehow to fumble through this, if the woman has pity on them and doesn't, turn off immediately from her 500th question about sushi in the last month, then what do guys do? They talk for 5 days. They ask questions about sushi and movies for 5 days. 5 days. A lot of my guys who come into coaching, they buy my dating mastery coaching package. They come in for 5 sessions. And the first session's a deep assessment on everything that they're doing wrong, everything that's preventing them from getting happiness. It's not a blame session, but this is what is killing you, okay? This is why you're frustrated. We fix this, you have so much hope. And they leave that first session with hope and a huge idea of what they're doing wrong. So the biggest thing, right? I say, how fast do you go in for the ask on the date? How fast do you invite her out for coffee or for a dinner? Well, my last one was, I moved faster. It was like 3 or 4 days. No. You have to try to maintain a lukewarm, mediocre text conversation between 2 strangers for 4 days while 50 other men are DMing her about sushi? No. This is what a lot of guys are getting worse. And guys out there, I'm not blaming you. I just want to say I'm frustrated. Like, ugh. You guys, you could be so happy, but most guys don't get it. The vast majority of men, 90% of men out on dating apps are doing this. It breaks my heart, okay? You can do better, and I'm going to show you how to do better here in the second half of this video. But we've got to get through this, okay? Don't wait 5 days, because that tells her you're not interested. If some guys manage to get through this process and they go on the first date, okay, they're so anxious. They're like vibrating. Their teeth are chattering at the table. Yeah, like at the table, right? Trying to eat with a fork. She's like, what the hell is wrong with this guy? Most women, ladies out there, have you ever been on a first date with a guy and you were like, what the hell is wrong with this man? You know, how many drugs did he do before he came to this restaurant? Ladies, have you had that experience? Please drop in the comments and let me know. Guys out there, it's not your fault. Okay, we are going to talk about how to fix this, but it's not your fault. If you're that anxious, that stressed out, it's because you don't know what you're doing, and this seems like your only shot. So now you're desperate, and it happens. But if you do that, you walk in, she's going to feel so on edge or disconnected. She's going to be afraid of you. She's not going to feel connected to you. She will not see you. All she'll see is the worst possible version of you. That's what's getting you rejected, is that you're showing the worst possible version of you. You're not even showing a medium version of you. You're showing the worst possible version. That's the problem, you guys. And if a man happens to get through that first date, if he happens to get through the first date, he doesn't ask for the second date. So many men are petrified to ask for a second date. They don't know how. They don't know how to make it seamless and effortless. They don't know how to have that calm conversation. Okay, so there's a lot of guys who miss out on tremendous numbers of opportunities for women that would love to date you and would be very happy to if you did this right, if you just walked through these processes right. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. I've showed hundreds of other men in my coaching program how to do this. I'm going to show you a bit of it here today. Okay, the last thing that you need to know is that many men out there, even if they are doing some of this right, they are plain attracting the wrong women with games, dopamine, pickup tactics, drama, chaos. Everything just floods and it becomes a nightmare. So even if you go in the red pill circles, you're just going to pick up the unhealthiest, most unstable, insecure women who are going to wreck your life and make your life a disaster. The answer is not to go in the red pill circles and try to learn how to push women's buttons. The answer is to learn how women work and what they actually want, and then converse with them as human beings, but give them the best version of you. That's the answer. The answer is that you're presenting the worst possible version of you. So if you go to red pill, you present a fake version of you. You must present the best version of you. Make sense? Otherwise, the relationship's never going to hold together. So these tactics, everything that's going on so far, okay, this is what's keeping you and the men that you know from ever finding a woman who loves you the way that you want to be loved. Because none of these women have ever seen the best version of you, ever. So what happens when you face these tactics? Okay? You get lonely. You feel like nobody's ever going to love you. If you do make any kind of a connection, you usually get ghosted. It fizzles out really hard. Like I said, that 2 hours a day of scrolling, it gets desperate, right? The money wasted on dates, sometimes thousands of dollars over the course of years. Women who are dating for free food. There are some bad women out there who date for free food. There was an article from the New York City not that long ago about women who just date every single night for a free meal, and they take extra home. They have breakfast the next day from it. They are dating to live. Okay? Not a good look. But guys, this is happening. Okay? You also get bad matches. Sometimes bad matches who won't leave you alone. If you do get through all this and use red pill tactics, now you have massively insecure women who think that you are in love with them from day one and will chase you endlessly because you mimicked being in love, and now you're a fake person and she's in love with a fake person and you can't keep it up. So she's going to pursue you until she gets resentful towards you. Red pill is not the answer either, you guys. It really isn't. All of this, even through red pill, eventually you get burned out. You're emotionally exhausted. You start to give up. Some guys plunge into depression at this point. A lot of guys come into my 5-session dating program already depressed, already burned out, already on the edge of giving up. They say, Adam, I bought this package. I threw in for you. I know you're the expert, but I don't even think this is going to work. I don't see how this could possibly work, you guys. Okay? If you're looking for hope and answers, let me give you a taste of that smart approach that I teach men in session 2. Okay, session 2, that rockets them into a better dating life so fast that we have to turn the 5th session of the program many times into a couples session to set them up with a new girlfriend. She comes in, he's like, hey, can we make this last one like a not premarital coaching, but like a relationship setup? Can she meet you? Can we talk with? I'm like, yeah, that happens all the time, you guys. The 5th session, boom. Hi, girlfriend. It's amazing. It works. Okay, here's what you need to do. Number 1. Proper photos that really engage women. A 3/4 view of you doing something in your life. Okay. I recently had a big podcast with a great photographer who takes professional photographs for people's profiles. Men, if you can afford a professional photographer, it's different than a grainy, nasty camera in your bathroom doing a chimpanzee smile, holding a fish, no shirt, flexing. Even the fish is shirtless and flexing, right? Like, big difference of you sitting there thoughtfully reading a book. You taking a walk outside, you doing something and looking appropriate. Have a professional photographer do this for you. And there's professional dating photographers that can take care of you, can make you dress properly, hair proper. They know everything about the dating profile pictures that work. They're out there. Check them out. Okay. Biggest thing you can do. If nothing else, it shows that you have money to hire a professional person to take a good photograph. But your story should tell your picture should tell a story about you. It should tell her the best version of you. It should show that to her, not just your face, right? Best version. Number 2, precise bios, correct bios that attract the right women. I guide people through this and I say, okay, you have to begin. If you want a committed relationship, understand that women are here in this dating app looking for a husband. So the best thing you could do right up front is say, I'm looking for a long-term committed relationship. Most guys go, oh no, I could never do that. No woman will ever want a committed relationship. Well, how do you think men have tricked women into sleeping with them for thousands of years by offering one thing? It's not free fish, you guys. It's commitment. Okay? Women want commitment. The vast majority of women are looking for a committed relationship. The research shows that 98% of women vastly prefer a committed partner over any kind of casual sex at all. 98%, even among the younger generations. Okay? Big difference between something casual, maybe on Tinder, even on Tinder, they're still looking for more than that, guys. Let's just be honest. But over on Hinge, over on Bumble, over on any of the other dating programs, women are looking for commitment, especially the women you are looking for. So guys out there, if you're looking for commitment, be very clear and upfront about it. Yes, you will chase away a few women who are afraid of commitment. Oh no. You will pull in women who are interested in commitment. Okay. Second piece needs to be showing character. You do this by talking about the character virtues you are attracted to in women. Honesty is the most important principle in my life. I'm looking for a woman who is thoughtful, intelligent, capable of great conversation, a woman who is loyal, a woman who puts her principles and her goals first. I'm looking for a woman who is family-minded and takes good care of herself. Okay? Excellent. Now you have told all of the women reading this that these are things you probably do yourself. Most likely. Reverse psychology is helpful here. Okay. Number 3, stability. Okay. Stability. I have worked X number of years in this field. Really great idea, especially if it's been more than a year. I've worked this many years in this field. Okay. Really great option. If you have that benefit, do that. Something that makes you stable. Women are looking for good character, commitment, good character, stability, and then refusing easy temptation, again, for deeper discipline. The last piece, please only contact if you're serious about a committed relationship. Please do not contact for casual relationships. I am only interested in a committed relationship. Something like that. Close the door on casual. Make it very clear that you're closing that door and sacrificing that for commitment. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Very important you get this bio right. Instantly, this 3 times the connections that most people get. Guys instantly boost up by 3 times on the responses they get when they do this profile, when my guys do this, okay? Precise text conversations is next to attract her attention right away. Now, again, this is your purse shop. You've built a bio. A woman is walking down the street. There's all these blacked out, creepy buildings with no that just say, hey, enter here. I swear we have stuff inside, right? And she's like, oh, and she's walking down the road. And then there's your shop. It is called Husbands, okay? For the sake of this. She looks inside. There's rows and rows of beautiful husbands inside, you know, or you standing there in the back. She looks inside. It looks magnificent, okay? That's your bio. purse shop, let's say. She looks down, it says purses, and she looks inside beautiful racks of purses. This is what she needs to see through your bio. Okay. Now she walks inside. Conversation. Do not look at her bio and start pulling things that she think are interesting. What did she come in for? She came in for a purse. You talk about purses. She came in for a husband. You talk about committed relationships. Okay. She clicked on your bio because your bio is built for committed relationships. You go in, you say, okay, hi. You look at her profile. Probably most women will talk about like a committed relationship or something. Typically women are not too shy about that because it is what they want. So you go on, you say, hey, I see that you're interested in a committed relationship. I am too. What does that look like to you? You have now set yourself apart from the 500 other men who are DMing her about sushi. You're now top 1% on her attention list. Whoa, this guy's serious. Now she clicked on you and liked something and she checked out your bio and said, whoa, commitment, stable character, good moral character. Wow, I like this. And his profile picture looks professional. Wow, this is amazing. You DM her and you instantly ask, what does a committed relationship look like to you? Because that's what I'm here for. Now, will some women leave? Sure. But the vast majority of women, ladies out there, drop it in the comments if you would, please, and say, hey, yes, I would love to talk about commitment on a dating app. I would love if men led with commitment. Or no, Adam, that is the dumbest idea in the world. I hate commitment. Drop down, leave that in the comments. Please let me know. But guys, I'm just going to tell you, this gets, boom, massive attention from the vast majority of women that you're trying to date. Okay. I've seen this 10 times the number of results that guys start getting. Instead of launching a message that's random and getting no reply, 10 times the amount of replies when you open with this. Okay. Very important. Then you talk about it. And she says, okay, this and this. She probably will ask you in return. Most women, if they're interested, will ask you a question in return. What about you? Actually, yeah, what you just listed there does look like a great committed relationship to me. I'm also looking for family. That's wonderful that that's wonderful that we align on this. You can say, like, tell me a little bit about yourself. You could say that. But very briefly, what you actually should do is really focus on saying with that commitment. Okay. She's walked into your purse shop. What do you do? Hey, you hear about purses, right? Yes. Cool. What kind of purse are you looking for? What color? What style? What brand? Tell me about that purse. Okay. She tells you, I'm looking for a Coach off the shoulder clutch with a chain. And that's what I'm looking for. Great. Fantastic. Please tell me what color you're looking for. I'm looking for a blue. Wonderful. Do you want a wallet included or no wallet included? I would like a wallet included, please. Excellent. I have one right over here. It is exactly what you're looking for. Here it is. Would you like to take it home right now? You are an excellent shop owner. That is how you need to run your dating profile. Okay. Hi, welcome to Husbands. I am a husband and I am going to be a husband and I'm on right now available. Please tell me, what sort of husband are you looking for? What sort of relationship are you looking for? Oh, I'm looking for a long-term committed relationship. I would like to get married and I'd like to have kids and live in a home. Wonderful. That's fantastic. What are some features of a good partner for you so that I can see if we're a good match? I want a man who is honest, who keeps his word, who's responsible, and who is wanting to be a father. That's what I'm looking for. Fantastic. That fits me. That's wonderful. Would you like to go step over here and take this husband for a test drive? This is where you lead immediately, okay, into that ask for a date. Now, guys out there, it may feel too aggressive if you say, hey, that's fantastic. Would you like to grab some coffee and see if we are a good match? That's great. You could do that on the third or fourth message. Great. Would you like to grab a cup of coffee together and see if we're a good match? Nothing wrong with this at all. You also could say, that sounds great. It sounds like we're a good match. What more do you need to know until you're comfortable having a first date? Even say it a different way. Hey, it sounds like we're a good match. I'd love to take you out. What do you need to know to make you comfortable? You can make her comfortable. You're not even pushing on that first date. You're giving her the option. Does she want to date you right now? Or does she want to talk a little bit more before she goes? Okay. It shows that you're considerate, but it also shows you're action oriented. It shows that you're actually serious about getting a committed relationship. If you take 5 days to even think about asking her if she drinks coffee, then it shows you are not action oriented. You're not serious about commitment and you're not serious about anything, and that your fear overwhelms you and you don't know how to communicate. And now her life with you is going to be pretty boring and pretty frustrating. That's why women fizzle off after 5 days, you guys, or 3 days. So have that conversation, okay? Ask for that first date within a few messages. You don't have to be pushy, but you can ask very clearly. And she can say, you know what, I'd rather talk a little bit more first. Great. What more would you like to know so that I can help you feel comfortable? Memorize these phrases, you guys. This is what drives results. Again, if you want to be one of those guys from my coaching program that walks in, Adam, I haven't had a date in a year and I hate everything and it's awful and my dating life has been miserable for 10 years and I feel depressed and miserable and unhappy and I'm about to give up. Cool. Here's this program. Adam, I've had 4 dates this week and one of them was phenomenal. And the next time they come in, Adam, this girl is now my girlfriend. Here's what I'm talking about her with. Here's what we're doing. Adam, can I bring her in next time? Sure. If that's what you want, guys, this is the method. So again, you might be skeptical. This is the method that works. Show up to that first date ready for conversation that engages her interest and bonds her to you. This is usually session 3 that I teach a lot of men, to be honest with you. There's a deep dive into how to converse, how to convey interest, how to get her interested, not how to bond her to you through like dopamine, so you're competing with everything else, but how to really pull in her interest through serotonin and real oxytocin bonding, how to authentically connect with that woman instead of playing a bunch of games. I have a whole method for that. I have other videos on this channel, how to talk to women, all kinds of stuff. So if you need help on that, that's like 5 videos on itself. But be aware that asking her more questions is really the right answer. Okay. I can go so much deeper, but asking her more questions. Don't talk about interesting trivia facts. That's not what she's here for. Okay. At the end of the first date, you need to know that you can ask for that second date in a smooth fashion. You say something like, hey, I just want to make sure we're on the same page. You and I both talked about commitment in our dating profiles. We talked about commitment right up front. This is feeling like a good match. Are you still interested in a committed relationship down the road? If so, amazing. If that's not really what you're looking for, let me know so I can find somebody else, but no harm, no foul. If you want this, great. Let's go on a second date. Super easy. You could even play it this way. Hey, you know what? I remember we both talked on our profiles about looking for a committed relationship. And if that is what you're looking for, I'd love to take you on a second date. But let's just double check. I am still in for a committed relationship. Is that still something you want? Ask this by the end of that first date. Okay? Easy, smooth fashion for that second date. Then they say, yes, that is what I want. Great. When are you free again so we can do this again and make sure we're a good match? Super easy, you guys. Super easy. Not, is it okay if I take you out again? Did I screw anything up? Are you interested? I'm sorry. But hey, you know what? I would love to take you out again if we're a good match. Guys, all of this filters out the wrong women so that you don't get burned. It filters out the women who are going to run away anyway. It filters out the women who can't carry conversations. It filters out the women who are completely dopamine saturated and demand that you give that to them immediately. Okay. So like I said, a lot of this is session 2 of my dating mastery coaching program. But this one major change that we talked about here, especially the online piece, that is massive for being able to attract a woman, talk her through it, have that conversation, build for the commitment, build into the first date, ask her more questions, and then go in for the second date ask. It is crucial that you follow this pathway so that you can get more clicks, you can get more first dates, and have first dates that actually feel great to both of you so they turn into something. You're not just wasting your time and money. I will say this, if you're looking for more help in your dating life, or if this level of confidence feels way out of your reach just yet, please send me an email at support@adamlanesmith.com. Let's talk about building you into the man that women will desire. Again, that best version of you. You have to be able to bring out your best version and present it properly so that women can respond to it. That's the vast majority of problems men are having, is that they don't know how to do it, or they don't know how to bring it out, and they don't know how to show it. So if you need help, please send me an email. I'm here to assist. So guys, these are the secrets that women have shared with me for well over a decade now. Use these secrets wisely. Change the way that you use your dating apps. Stop scrolling endlessly. Stop wishing that you had a girlfriend on those lonely weekends. Take control of your online dating experience by working smarter, not harder. I will tell you, these changes do work. I have seen the fast results. That's exactly why I teach them to hundreds and hundreds of men every single year. That's why I've made this video, okay? Because I know this gets results. So again, if you need help implementing this, reach out because I am ready to assist. I am Adam Lane Smith, the attachment specialist. I'll see you in the comments, and I'll see you in my email.